Good day. Good day, everyone. Welcome to Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. I am Rev Melissa, and this is Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. Let me fix that a little bit. I wanted y'all to see that I have on my Connect to Your Yes shirt today. I haven't worn this one in a minute. So that's what we're doing. We're connecting to our yes through the master key system. So we're going to get to that in a minute. Welcome. Morning sip is okay. All right. That was weird. Morning sip. SIP stands for Spirit in Practice, where we practice because practice makes perfect. No, well, that's true. Practice does make perfect. But SIP stands for Spirit and Practice. Spirit and Practice. Because practice makes progress. That's true too. I am Red Melissa. My passion is to support people in transforming their lives. Answer this question. Is it time for you to live your life on purpose, in purpose, as your purpose? Is it time for you to stop delaying and denying your happiness and joy? If your answer is yes, no, maybe so, I don't know, I am here to support you. My mission is to give inspiration through spiritual life coaching, preaching, teaching that ignites the divine spark within you to live your life in joy, connected to your yes. This is my ministry of joy, where I support people in living life in joy, connected to their yes. And now let me connect to Instagram so that we can be live on Instagram, on Facebook, and on YouTube. And we're streaming live on New Thought Media Network. So good day, Wayne. It's good to see you. Good day, Pamela. It's good to see you. Good day, Michelle from LA. It's good to see you. Yes, my West Coast people are in the house. Yes, yes, yes. So we're going to get right into it today because we have been on this journey of the Master Key System by Charles F. Haanel since the beginning of September. This is the longest series of Morning Sip ever. I think the longest series I've done in the past was maybe 10, like a 2-week series. So we are in our second month of the Master Key System journey, and we are on Master Key number 17. So we're already more than halfway done. So let me check in with y'all because yesterday's Master Key was woo! It was something, y'all. Master Key number 16 was feeling good. Think about the song by Nina Simone, right? Feeling good. And I shared my feeling tone and the revelation that I got through a water issue that we were having in the house. And you see, I just said were past tense because it has been resolved. Yes, it has been resolved. And how everything is happening for us. Everything is happening for us. So what the whole water issue was reflecting back to me was my connection with the main line, right? The water's connection with the main line of water and my connection with the main line, which is God in my world. So if you missed it, you want to check out Master Key number 16, Feeling Good, because it felt good. It felt good, y'all. And our feelings and our thoughts are powerful. Our feeling and our thoughts. Thoughts and feelings is the irresistible combination for creation. Thought and feeling is the irresistible combination for creation. So we need to remember that as we journey into, let me put this down, our next key. which is unswerving intuition. Unswerving intuition. That's where we're going, Bonnie. That is where we are going. So, word up and feeling good. Those are your two, Michelle. Yes. Yes, those songs, right? Word Up with Cameo and Feeling Good by Nina Simone. That's how we can really impress upon our subconscious mind, right? To use these keys. Yes? All right. So here's another one, unswerving intuition. So I looked up the word unswerving. Unswerving means not turning aside, constant, and direct. Okay? And intuition we know is the direct perception of truth, independent of any reasoning process. So intuition has nothing to do with reasoning. And that's a clue for us, right? So if intuition doesn't have anything to do with reasoning, where does our intuition reside? Our intuition resides in our subconscious mind, right? Because we know our subconscious mind does not reason. Our subconscious mind says yes. It doesn't rationalize, it doesn't analyze, it just says yes. So, what we impress upon our subconscious mind is crucial. It is crucial. It is so important, right? And so that's why we use our conscious mind, which is the bouncer, right? Our conscious mind doesn't let in the riffraff, it doesn't let in negativity. It is on watch. It is the watchman at the gate, is how Charles F. Hannell describes the conscious mind. Yes. And our subconscious mind is our seat of habit, our seat of memory. It just absorbs, right? It absorbs all the conditioning when we were children. And that is where our beliefs reside. And it's also where our intuition resides, in alignment with the universal mind, right? So I hope that sinks in. I hope that sinks in. So the origins of intuition is to gaze upon and to look at. It is time that we start looking at our life through the lens of our intuition. And that's what I practiced yesterday. We've been having this water issue for over a week, and it got worse, right? And it hit the heights of it the day before yesterday, where our water pressure was so low in the house that we could hardly do anything, right? And if I just looked at this through my physical eyes with my conscious mind, I would have been figuring it all out, right? Analyzing, rationalizing all of the things, right? Which serves its purpose. And I also recognize that this was an opportunity for me to tune in, to go within, to use master key number one, right? To use master key number one and go within, right? Minding my business, master key number two, practice the principle of one. Everything is one thing. So if something in the house is happening, for the house, something is also happening for me. That is how I see things. If something is happening in the world and I have a feeling about it, right? I feel like or uneasy, off kiltered, whatever, then there is something happening there for me too. So I could go through all of the keys, right? My impressions, right? What was I pressing upon my subconscious mind? Because impressions matter, right? Impressions matter. So I could have been very negative about the whole situation. And I admit I had feelings of frustration and aggravation, right? And I let myself feel my feelings. I said, okay, what's beneath all of this that I need to look at? If something in the water system needs to change, then something within me needs to change, needs to be Mm, in alignment needs to be cleared up. There was something in the main line that was causing the flow to slow down. There's something within me that needed to be cleared out so that mm, my flow can flow, right? Can flow effortlessly with grace and ease. So this is what we get to do. So we get to look at things through the eyes of our intuition, through our spiritual eyes. We get to listen within with our spiritual ears, unswervingly, directly, being in contact with that little feeling that I got in my stomach, right? That little fluttering, telling me, "Oh, something's up here. Something's up here. It ain't just about the water. There's something up for you too." And we all get that in our lives. But we want to swerve away from it. We want to swerve away from it. Something's coming up. We feel it. We feel the energy. We feel the unease. We feel the excitement. We feel something, right? And instead of going directly into it, we want to swerve and make a detour and go around the mountaintop, right? And all we doing is delaying the blessing, delaying the prayer being answered because it doesn't look the way that we thought it was going to look, because it wasn't lined up perfectly. One, two, three. So our intuition says, well, we're going to start at number 5 first, and then we'll get back to number 1. Just follow my lead, right? Follow Spirit's lead. Our intuition is in direct communication with the universal mind. Our intuition is the individualized universal mind. That is what our intuition is. So it's up to us to decide. Are we going to be unswerving? Or are we going to swerve? We're going to turn. We're going to dip. We're going to dodge. What we going to do? What you going to do? So this is how we get to be. This is how we get to be if we choose to be. It's all up to us. We are always at choice. We are always at choice. So let me share a couple of things from the Master Key system. I hope this is landing for someone. So here we go. All right now. So this is what Charles F. Hannell says about intuition. Intuition arrives at conclusions without the aid of experience or memory. Intuition often solves problems that are beyond the grasp of the reasoning power. Intuition often comes with a suddenness that is startling. It reveals the truth for which we are searching so directly that it seems to come from a higher power. Intuition can be cultivated and developed. We have had that suddenness. Everyone has had that suddenness. All of a sudden, this idea just drops, seemingly out of the clear blue sky. But it's not. It's not out of the clear blue sky. It's out of our universal individualized mind. And then it's up to us what we're going to do about it, right? Are we going to use it, cultivate it, and develop it? Or are we going to ignore it, squish it, and deny it? It's up to us to decide. It's up to us to decide. Intuition usually comes in the silence. Greater minds seek solitude frequently. It is here that all the larger problems of life are worked out. Go within. Be still and know. Go within. Go in silence. You don't have to call up your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your auntie, your uncle, your cousin, your friend. Go within. That is where the answers are. Go within to the silence. Have a conversation with your intuition. This is what we get to do. Be alone for a few minutes every day to train the thought along lines which will enable you to develop that invincible power which is necessary to achieve. It is necessary to be with yourself, to be with your higher knowing, your higher power. It is necessary to be in the solitude. Yes? Mm. So, intuition is the faculty of the subconscious mind. Intuition does not reason. So, you might get an intuitive hit and you might say, "Oh my God, that don't make no sense. You want me to do what?" Go ahead and do it. Even though it don't make sense to your conscious mind, your universal mind, which is the individualized mind of your intuition, knows. So we make the choice to be obedient or be disobedient. We have the choice. Yes? Let me read this last part, I think. Remember that fundamentally the subconscious is omnipotent. What is omnipotent? All power, all powerful. There is no limit to the things that can be done when it is given the power to act. Your degree of success is determined by the nature of your desire. It is the nature of your desire. If the nature of your desire is in harmony with natural law, or universal mind, it will gradually emancipate the mind and give you invincible courage. Emancipate your mind. Oh, Charles F. Hey, now that word right there. Emancipate your mind. Free your mind through the power, the omnipotent power of your intuition. You feel stuck. You don't know which way to go, right? You feel caged up. You feel imprisoned in your life. Emancipate your life. Free your mind by tuning in and going in and being in the silence and being with yourself. By being in the stillness and knowing that all things are working together for my highest good, even this thing that appears to be a hot mess. There is something here for me, and I will not be moved. I will not swerve. I will meet it directly in my right mind. That is the universal mind that I get to use, that speaks to me through my intuition. And I listen and I take action when it is activated. And my feeling is the way. My feeling directs me exactly without any hesitation to the thing for me to do and the thing for me to be as I go through it all. As I go through all the things. This is what we get to do if we choose, because we have a choice. We have a choice. So be unswerved by what you see with your physical eyes. Be unswerved. Be unswerved. Don't get distracted by the 10,000 things of the world. Don't get distracted by what somebody else is telling you to do that they think is good for you. You know what's good for you. Go within. Have the conversation with your higher self. You know. It's just time to be still. Go within. Trust and stay plugged in. Stay plugged into faith. What key was that? Stay plugged into faith. Master key number 6. Stay plugged in. Stay plugged in. I see you, Bonnie. Let me answer Bonnie's question here. So Bonnie's asking, what if due to circumstance you can't go with your intuition? Mm. Then ask your intuition. Ask your intuition, what baby step can I take? Because if you weren't getting a message from your intuition about what it is that is for you to do, that information wouldn't be coming through your intuition. So remember, your intuition doesn't reason. Your intuition sees the bigger picture because our intuition is accessing the universal mind. So there is always something, a baby step. It could be something as simply as transforming your feeling tone about the situation. If your feeling tone is dire, if your feeling tone is repressed, if your feeling tone is negative, if your feeling tone is destructive, regardless of the circumstance, Bonnie, regardless of the circumstance, you can shift your feeling tone to the quality that you have committed to embodying more fully in 2023 at minimum, which is huge. That minimum right there is huge. Is what we can do. Is what you can do. So that mind that says, well, look at the circumstance, look at the situation. And I'm not belittling whatever might be going on in people's circumstances at all. However, there is a power for good in the universe and we can use it. However, there is nothing too big for God. However, this is an opportunity for us to choose the truth beyond the circumstance. The revelation is beyond what we see, beyond the situation, beyond the circumstance. So start with your feeling tone about it. Start with what you are impressing upon your subconscious mind about it. Turn away from the external and go within. We create within and then go without. The circumstance, the situation is external, it is without. Stop trying to change the circumstance. Change yourself. Change your mind. Emancipate your mind. I hope that answered the question. All right. All right, y'all. Woo! So be unswerved. Be unswerved by any circumstance. Trust your intuition. And the way that you start to trust your intuition more is by using it, listening to it, taking action. What does Charles F. Hennell say? He says, it comes with a suddenness that is startling. Intuition can be cultivated and developed. So we cultivate by using it. We cultivate by practice. Practice makes progress. We develop through the practice, but we must be in it. We must be in the vitality of our life, staying aligned, keeping our words up, keeping that feeling tone good, and be unswerved in our intuition. All right. All right, y'all. All right. So let me check in. Woo! I'm telling y'all, these master keys got Red Melissa going. I'm telling you, it is speaking to me. So good day, Shay. Be still and know exactly my intention for the next several weeks going within. Amen, lady, one mind. That's what I'm talking about. Linda, my intuition was swoosh as a child and rediscovered as an adult. Now I use it all the time. Oh, Linda, girl, we are right here. I had the same experience as a child, my intuition being swooshed. Yeah. Amen, Pamela. Yes. Yes, Bonnie. I hope I answered that question for you. Yes, stay plugged in, do it anyway. Yes, yes, yes. Feeling tone, blissfully optimistic. Yes, Miss Bliss. Yes, yes, yes. And we take those baby steps. Yes, we do, Bonnie. I love you too, love. I love you too. Thank you. You are so good at what you do, also, Bonnie. Thank you all. And it is time to get into some joy news. Let's get into some joy news. So, we're going to practice obeying our intuition instead of arguing with it. Okay? Let's get into some joy news. So last night was Community Cafe. Thank you to those of you who attended. It was community prayer. I was thinking yesterday was community cares, which we do self-care, but prayer and caring is the same thing, ain't it? So thank you to those of you who attended. We do Community Cafe every Wednesday at 7 p.m. It is part of our programming, if you will, at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living, where I am the spiritual director, senior minister, and you can join us every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time at rocklandcsl.org. Click the Community Cafe tab, and the Zoom link is there. Okay. This Sunday, we are in our October theme, playing with paradox, and I'm going to leave up our contact, rocklandcsl.org. Join us for our virtual service this Sunday. And this Sunday, I will be talking about shaking up our world view. That could be a master key right there, right? Shaking up our world view is the message this Sunday. And also on Sunday is Sunday in Praise, where I share an inspirational talk. Both happen at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Sunday in Praise is on my Facebook and YouTube channel at I Am Rev Melissa. Also, I want to announce real quick, if you have not been tuning in to Sekou's show, the Be Your Own Hero show, you want to tune in to the Be Your Own Hero show Monday through Friday, 9:45 a.m. Eastern Time. It also streams on New Thought Media Network and on Sekou Writes Facebook and YouTube channels. And Facebook, Sekou is about to do a thing, y'all. A thing again. He did it last year and he's doing it again this year. He is running in the New York City Marathon, happening the first Sunday in November. And he is also setting a new Guinness World Record for the most money raised during the marathon. So he attempted to break the Guinness World Record last year. He came close. He raised over $15,000 as he was running the marathon. And so he is going back for it again. He has incorporated the learning from last year into this year. And what do we get to do? We get to support him. So when the marathon happens on that first Sunday in November, while Sekou is running, we get to donate because he is raising funds for Back on My Feet, which is an amazing organization that supports people in using the tools and discipline of running to get back on their feet. That is some wonderful stuff right there. So we're going to partner with Sekou, our Congregation of Joy. You know how we do. We're going to partner with Sekou and support him in this effort. So please join, listen to Sekou on the Be Your Own Hero show for more information and how you can participate. So, peace and blessings, everybody. Peace and justice. We're living life in joy. Yes, we are, because we are connected to our yes.